Hi traders, quick summary and then a quick think about what we're going to do tomorrow. So this Dow on the 60-minute chart here came very nicely into this support, burst up, came right the way back into this key support. This is the weekend range, by the way, the Friday close with the Sunday open, and here we are just at 680. So I left 50 pips on the table and gave a lot of that back. I am making money on this, got 150 or so, and on this account, and doing okay. So yeah, it's tricky. This is the 4-hour chart. This is the trend line I've got coming up here. We've tested this overnight, and now we are holding this 590 and potentially pushing into 860 plus. Okay, extremely good jobs data, and so the markets seem quite happy at the moment, and the dips are getting bought. The 5 minutes fascinating. It's this huge bar, and that was 550 to 700. So 150 pip range in 5 minutes, incredible. Very shallow pullback to this support at 650, and then we go up to 820. Started buying, contemplated buying here, but left it, and then started posting this 550. That's where I left about 70 pips on the table, and then got back in down here. So I got 70 pips, stopped to break even, and they did a little stop run on me underneath the range. So we've got hour and 45 minutes left, so plenty of scope for this to do more. So tomorrow we have, it's ECB day tomorrow, not a lot of other data on apart from weekly jobs tomorrow. So DAX has done well, and so we had this horrible day yesterday where it just drifted lower all day, and then we came into the room this morning with this decent close higher above the weekend range, but pulled back to the weekend range. So I sold it into the weekend range and then left it because I had a reasonable number of pips, 70 pips, and didn't want to give that back. And then just traded the down to the upside once that got the set going. I did attempt to short this euro. I ended up with £4.20 because I got a little move and then stopped to break even and left it. Very, very indecisive. I was just looking to see if we spent 2 days up here doing nothing. So tomorrow will tell. What we might see is we might see a drop into 357 and then get bought, or we might push into 125 and then sell, or push into 125 and hold. Who knows? Anyway, in the meantime, I am leaving it. So let's look at the euro yen, because it's obviously the day of the euro tomorrow. So we've had 3 higher closes. So every day this week has closed higher, albeit yesterday's was very, very marginal. 1 or 2 pips lower, and that would have been a red bar. This is the 20-day average, simple moving average. So any pullback into 130 area is a potential buy for that to then come and test this 200 at 132.50. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay out of it and then wait and see where we are at the press conference and trade the DAX. Okay. Pound US is just tucked underneath this moving average cross, tucked underneath this structure. I did talk about shorting up here at 140. We're only 110 pips off of that. So some nice chart patterns. Quick look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not happy here and looks lower. I've got this trend line coming down from November lows, and February 6 lows. I think we might easily come down and test this 50-60 area at this rate, unless we start to perk up. Got a trend line coming across here, so that's a possibility. If we can come and maybe dip underneath it and then start to hold it, that's the next test. And then if that is going to work, we then need to start to bust through that. So there's a good structural area there that we've initially broken out of and come back to test. So that's all in the balance for that one. As I'm speaking, the Dow is just pulling back a little bit off of the open trading range floor, and so that's it. So focus on the euro and focus on the DAX tomorrow after the ECB data, and let's hope we can get as many pips as possible out of that. All right, thanks and bye.